live from Johnny's Donut Studios in beautiful downtown San Diego. This is the Mad Bomber Podcast, and this is Victory Tuesday. Let's get it going.
Raider Nation, let's go Raiders! That's just one win, baby. It's time to get back to work. Get ready for the home game. I'll see you guys in the stadium. Let's go, baby. We're back. Hey, we're back. We're back. Give me the phone. 1-0 every week. Let's go. Come on, Raider Nation, baby.
That was the fans leaving on a beautiful day in Foxboro, rainy day. Let's talk about these Raiders. Okay, this is a tough road game. You got to be up at 10 in the morning. Our boys are used to 10 in the morning. And this game was 1 o'clock, Eastern time, 10 o'clock our time. Obviously, some of you on the West Coast know what I'm talking about. So going back east, first game of the season, you got the Patriots home opener, Mike Vrabel, Josh Mick, whatever you guys want to call him. I know people still have a hard on for that guy, and rightfully so. And you know what? The going into this game, the Patriots were leading the series 18-17-1. 18 wins, 17 losses, and 1 tie. So going into this game, it would be another feather in our cap to go ahead and get a victory. And now we're tied with the Patriots. Take away those Tom Brady years, and then who knows what's going on with that. I thought that Geno played a great game. We're going to dive into that. I thought that the cornerbacks that everybody was worried about, and they were, meaning everyone, even your Mad Bomber podcasters were all worried about that. I think what we've seen is 2 cornerbacks that played good for this game. This was a good game. I saw Kelly, number 36, do some coming up to support the run. Got on the outside contain and moved it inside for Devin White on a couple of plays. He got a BS PI call. We all know that was BS. But for the most part, the Raiders played really, really well in the second half on defense. First half, I think that everybody was feeling each other out. Both teams had said that none of them ran motion. Each team did not run motion on offense at all in preseason, and the Raiders did lots of motions, and so did the Patriots. So right there, it was kind of a game of wait and see. So before I show this first video, we have question number 1 out there for y'all, and I want to make sure that you guys get all 3 of these questions today. I always write them down, and then I get so involved with the Raiders, I forget. So question number 1, who are we all ready? Is Facebook rolling right now? I had heard that that my page said that Facebook would not be up tonight, possibly. So if you guys can tell the others to get on YouTube, and you should be going on YouTube. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are at 100 subscribers. Yay. Pizza party for everybody. Come and see me this week. You'll see me at the Raider game, along with our guest today, who's going to be on shortly, Sean Tildesley, who's Raider Superfan from Baltimore. We'll get into that a little bit. So first question of the day. Drum roll, please. Okay. Who was the Raiders band leader? This is going way back for you East Bay Raider fans. Who is the Raiders band leader back in the day? And I will let you guys mull over that. I'm looking for some guys to get on the show. It looks like we may not be on Facebook tonight, guys. So, okay, it'll be fun. It'll be quaint. Here we go. First play. Let's watch the Raiders' first drive.
Pressure look. Here they come. Smith protected, hoisted to the end zone. Wide open. Tucker. Touchdown. 26 yards on a perfectly thrown pass from Smith.
Okay, on that drive, we hit Brock Bowers twice, and Ashton Genty actually ran for most of his yards on that first drive. Mike Vrabel is one of those kind of coaches that's going to stop the run. He wants the quarterbacks to beat him. He's going to run the ball, and the Chargers do the same thing coming up. San Diego does the same thing. Did you hear that? San Diego does the same thing. And the Mike Vrabel wanted to take the ball out of Ashton Genty's hands and make Geno beat him. And I think Geno did do that. And then we're going to watch this. We're going to watch this next video twice because I want you to see. On Friday's podcast, I had mentioned that I was not a big fan of Robert Spillane. I thought he got caught up in the wash a lot. Sometimes he would be at the right place at the right time. But let's watch this first play here. Okay?
Genty. So much power. He's going to bang it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Okay, on that run, I'm getting rid of the rest of the. I love TikTok. This is my favorite. But on that run, I want you to watch this again because if you see number 14, that's Robert Spillane. Okay, we're gonna watch him twice today, and on this play right here, let's watch it one more time. Watch 14, and then I also want you to watch number 61 because Jordan Meredith won the center position this summer in training camp. And a lot of these podcasters, especially the TMZ podcast, when we are TMZ free here in the Mad Bomber podcast, but a lot of these TMZ podcasters were all on JPJ. JPJ should start JPJ. Well, you weren't at practice, so how could you say that? And I really don't. Let's watch it again.
So much power. He's going to bang it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Let me see if I can put that on again. My fingers jumped too quick, fellas. Sorry about that.
First and goal. Genty.
There's 14,
so
and there's 61.
He's going to bang it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Okay, guys. I thought I had a better part of that or video on that. But what happened is Robert Spillane did what Robert Spillane did. He comes in sideways on a blitz. He's a horrible blitzer, and he misses Genty, and Jordan Meredith nails him and then goes to the next level and gives Ashton Genty another block so Ashton Genty can come in. A lot of people were like, well, he only got X amount of yards on X amount of carries. But let's remember that that at the end of the game, the Patriots were trying to stop our run. They were trying to get the ball back with 4 minutes. I don't know why Vrabel didn't use his timeouts. There's a couple of different thinkings on that. He wanted to wait to get inside the 2 minutes. I disagree. I think he wasted a lot of time, and thank you very much, Mike Vrabel, for wasting those times. And then when he should have took the timeouts, we had a play, and guys, you remember, especially you Kardashians, remember we were Johnny Checkdown all the time. It was always let's try to get a play to someone in the flat and let them run. And I remember Jalen Richard made the greatest run against the Chiefs, and everybody was like overreacting about it, but I wasn't because it was just a 5-yard pass. So let's take a look at this pass. And again, watch number 14. Please watch number 14 because this guy used to play for us. Okay, here we go.
They bring 6. Smith underneath, and they get it. Thornton.
For some reason, he bites on a slant and go, and Geno Smith was rolling out. I mean, that's one of those situations. You've got to understand what the situation.
That move that he puts on in the speed. Let me see if I can get this on again. Let's watch that move because at the end, he's going to watch it on the second half and then watch Spillane again miss or was late.
25. They bring six.
He got him.
Smith underneath, and they get it. Thornton.
For some reason he
Watch this
bites
move. Boom.
on a slant and go,
And then he's
Geno
gone.
Smith was rolling out. I mean, that's one of those situations you've got to understand what the situation.
Right there. I mean, you know, they talk about Calvin Johnson and DK Metcalf, guys that are 6'5" that can run. I'm telling you, man, watching that guy run when I was at the game against the Niners versus preseason was unbelievable. That guy's the real deal. There was a lot of talk about if we had enough balls to get Brock Bowers the ball. Well, he got over 100 yards and didn't even play the fourth quarter. Allegedly, he's going to be fine. We'll talk about that on Fired Up Friday. Right now, we want to just talk about the Patriots. And then I'm going to show you this last video before we get to our superhero. If you guys ever, if you're on Twitter or if you're on any kind of YouTube channel, Brian Baldinger does a great job of breaking down the NFL films. This guy is legit. I never was a big fan of his. I always thought he got his mug and everything when he was just an offensive lineman. But the guy's legit, and he talks really, really well, and he breaks down film. So let's take a peek, because we traded Jacorian Bennett this summer for Thomas Booker, and everybody's all, Thomas Booker? Who's Thomas Booker? Well, this guy was a backup. He only played 13 plays in the Super Bowl. Well, he was behind Jalen Carter, guys, and Jalen Carter, besides knowing how to spit very well, knows how to tackle people for losses, sack the quarterback, and he's just a rude player that I love. And me and my Sousa boys, my Portuguese boys, all wanted Jalen Carter before we took Tyree. So we got a double dose. We got Tyree and Booker. Let's take a watch of this video. It's a little long. Grab yourself a drink or whatever you grab, Kush, whatever you guys do. I don't know what you guys do. I really don't care. I'm not here to judge. There's only one to judge. Let's take a peek. Oh, do we need another question? Yes. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Question number 2. Since I haven't seen anything on StreamYard yet, it looks like Facebook may be down. So nobody answered the first question. Second question. When the Raiders left to go to Los Angeles, who scored the last touchdown for your Oakland Raiders, and which team did he score it against, and what was the score of the game? Okay, chat GPTers. All right, here we go. Let's take a watch at Thomas Booker, our new player.
The guy that popped for the Raiders on Sunday was a guy they just traded for from the Eagles, Thomas Booker. Like, he can flat out play. Like, his movement is elite. And you watch him right here, and here he is running this twist stunt with Max, right? And they get to Drake May. One hit after another. Like a big man that can move, that takes up space inside. Like, this is excellent. Like, here he comes. Like, they can't really stop him. Blocks the ball right there, gets his big paws up. Does your short yardage. Watch the instant penetration here. Bam. Now Stevenson's got to move right into Devin White. But he doesn't make the tackle. He makes the play, however. All right? One play after another. You watch there. Like, here comes Booker. May steps up, and who's to greet him? Meet and greet with Thomas Booker. That's what it looked like. Play after play after play. You watch this right here with Max. They got a good side coming. Like, this is a huge play in the third quarter. Like, they both get to Drake May, and they force that interception. All right? That pressure forces the interception. Like, there's nothing about Thomas Booker right here. It's big. Like, they're getting to the quarterback. There's Tyree Wilson gets that sack, but Booker, man, what a debut.
Guys, that's exciting right there. You got one of those. You got a guy like that on the inside, and everybody always is going to compare people to Aaron Donald, and they should, because he's the pinnacle. He's the guy that's really, been the trendsetter. I mean, he's making scouts from the NFL looking for the next Aaron Donald, somebody that can rip it up in the middle. I think Tyree's been doing a great job up the middle as well. His bull rush is perfect for the middle. Again, we talked about it on Friday. He doesn't have a swim move. He doesn't have a drop and rip move. He doesn't have a spin move. He doesn't. It doesn't matter, but he's 275 and he can bull rush. And he had a really, really nice second half, as well as the rest of the Raiders defense. I was very excited about all the things I seen on defense. That doesn't mean anything's fixed. This is one game, but we did go back to Foxboro. We got the victory, and that's kind of when we were these are our Achilles heels, man. Home opener. And I just love Gino. I love Max. Isn't this a great shirt? This is a great shirt right there. That's like my favorite. I mean, look at Step Brothers. Look at those two mugs. Now that, my friend, is worth showing the Mad Bomber podcasters right there. Look at that. Look at Gino and Max. Guess what they needed to do too? Is they need to put a picture of Pete Carroll. He is making these guys compete. They're competing every time. They did not give up. And allegedly in the locker room, from I hear, and I do have a source that was in the locker room, these guys were gripping. It was a different locker room than it was last year. So I'm telling you, this was something special. I think it was great that the Raiders got the victory. And we'll talk more about the San Diego Chargers on Friday. But I want to bring in somebody. Can I bring in a friend of mine? This guy is what I would call like your ultimate Raider fan. And not only is he your ultimate Raider fan, this guy loves to talk shit. I remember last year, this dude went to a Baltimore Ravens playoff game, and I laid it. I go, what the hell are you doing? He goes, shut up, Padre fan. And I'm like, oh, there it is. I'm just going to shut the F up right there. This guy is one of Freddie B's and Wish. This guy's from Pleasanton. He's got a Dublin attitude, but he's actually from Pleasanton. One hell of a good guy. He's got a great family. His wife is just fun to be with. These guys stand with me at the top of 246, and we'll talk about that on Friday. But this is Shaun Tildsey. This is Shaunzy. Hi, Shaun.
What's up, Johnny? What's up, nation?
Dude, move your head a little bit. What's the bling behind you?
Oh, I just got a bunch of the autographs of the boys. I got Bo Jackson, Mark Allen, Stabler, Plunkett, all of them. Tim Brown, Notre Dame.
Oh,
yeah, just the folks. Yeah, so what's up, man? That was a big win, bro. It was a big win for us.
I want to get into the game first, but you went to a monumental service, and I want to set it up a little bit for you here because it was great. So this weekend in Brockton, Massachusetts, the Raiders, Al Davis, that's where he grew up. That's where he was raised, was in Brockton, Massachusetts. And they did a ceremony for him. There's 300 fans there, including my boy Shaun. And my boy
Captain Jack.
Isn't Captain Jack a blast?
Yeah, he was there.
Dude, is he like one of the most photographed people too?
Yeah, and then there was this one dude. He has Raw Nation or whatever. He's out of Southern Cal. He was everywhere too. I met the dude, and so I had my shoulder pads on, and he came up and he goes, "What's up, homie?" And he gave me a hug, and the spike went right through his hand, bro. He was bleeding. he said, "Those are real spikes." I said, "Bro, yeah, they are."
Are you good? And nobody said anything going into New England at all?
Oh, dude. Oh my God, there's so many fans there. It was crazy, bro. Yeah, New England was talking smack, all their fans. They were talking smack. They were saying they're going to whoop us. They said we're cheaters. Can you believe they called us cheaters after the Tuck rule and Deflate Gate?
Okay, so going back to Brockton, because you made the trip there, dude. You were there. And look at this.
Yeah, I talked to Mark.
How was that? I've never spoke to the guy, and I love him. I love him.
Yeah, he was great, and he said he had tears in his eyes because he told stories about his grandma and his grandpa, and he remembers growing up in Brockton. So they're known as the city of champions. Marvelous Marvin Hagler's from there. Rocky Marciano's from there, and then of course Al Davis. 4 miles away, Howie Long grew up. Somerset, Massachusetts.
Well, Davis was a big Marciano guy, huge Marciano guy. He used to talk about him a lot.
They got a 100-foot statue there at the high school
for Marciano.
Yep.
Wow. So I know now. Could you describe from the pictures I was trying to get off, and I wanted you to describe it. What did the plaque look like? It was in the ground around like flowers and stuff. Could you describe that?
Yeah, that's what it is. So the real plaque isn't there yet. They're bronzing it. It'll be put down tomorrow. So that was just like a cardboard cutout of what it's going to look like, because they're getting it completely bronze and metalled. But it's going to go. They're going to have a plaque inside City Hall, and then they're going to lay one in the garden in the middle of the area with the flowers and roses around it, and honor him as a champion, man.
Yeah, it is really cool. I mean, I guess on the plaque they're going to talk about his service in civil. He hired the first African American coach, First Lady, President Amy Trask. There's going to be a huge thing. But I heard the ceremony was crazy. I heard they had like the Pop Warner Raiders there.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I sent you a picture of their logo. It's our logo. So I talked to the coaches, and they grew up Raider fans. So they're actually, so when I was a kid, I grew up, I played for the Pleasanton Raiders. We were the on Pleasanton Meadows there, the coaches were the firemen. Michael Zaccato was our running back. Joe Madden was one of our running backs, but it was fun days. So their youth football team is the Brockton Raiders with our emblem. They had the uniforms used to be silver and black. They got a email from the NFL saying that they had to change the colors. So they changed them to blue. They changed them to black and blue, like bruises. Yeah.
I saw they were sitting behind Mark Davis. And how long did that last?
Probably about an hour and a half. And then the cool thing is, Plunkett took off his Super Bowl rings and he let the kids wear them.
I saw that on TikTok. My favorite place is TikTok. I saw that today, and that was cool. But I could tell that when he was handing it to him, his hand was under it so that none of those kids would drop it.
Yeah.
And there was a dude there looked like a security guy, like he was in shape just in case he had to run for it.
Yeah, there was a couple big dudes there. And then the funny thing is, so when I met Plunkett, I was in my whole outfit, right? And he looks at me and he goes, I need a picture with this guy. And he looks at my wife and he goes, you married this crazy fucker? And she goes, yeah, never a dull moment. And he goes, can you do me a favor, man? Can my wife take a picture with you, please? So I took pictures with Mrs. Plunkett in my gear.
Oh my God. What a great trip. That sounds cool.
That was fun, bro. It was fun.
Oh, it looked like it. And then let's go ahead and show you in the Cap. Look at Cap.
Yeah, there he is.
Cap. That guy, I love Cap. He's one of my favorite guys to talk to. Such a gentleman. Everybody
he's real.
He talks to, he's real. He is 100% real. I'm going to that Kansas.
Yeah, coming out of Florida, baby. Coming out of Florida.
And he's coming this week. And he's going to the San Diego game. San Diego. Yeah. And then he'll be at the Redskins game. And
so will I.
I'm trying to get canceled. I'm trying to get canceled right now. I'm going to end up like what's his face? Anyway, so you're walking into the stadium. I only had a certain amount of pictures I put in. And so you're walking into the stadium. Let's take a look at that, because I want everybody to see what you got to see walking in. Watch this.
The nation invades New England. We come to invade New England. Raiders. Yeah. All the hair stood up on my arms, bro, because we are a family, bro. It's amazing how much love these people have. And they're from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut. They never been to California, and they love the Raiders like we do. I could not believe the love these had. So I started asking the kids, and there's youngsters there. I sent you a picture. There was a 22-year-old in a Blitnikoff jersey.
I saw that.
What is this? You're a Blitnikoff fan? And so I'm talking to him. I go, how'd you become a Raider fan? Oh, man, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen. And, I mean, we haven't been good for a while. And these kids, it's not no bandwagon thing, man. These kids love the Raiders for the Raiders and their players, not because we're winning. Patriot fans are fans because of Brady. They love the Raiders, man. These East Coast got kids.
Yeah, it
Love the
looked like
Raiders.
you had said it. It was like a bunch of different biker gangs with all their
Yeah.
cuts, like they had Raider cuts. What was that like?
So I couldn't believe it. They have all these chapters, and they have everybody's in a black vest with 200 patches on it. Chapter this, chapter that. It's almost like being with a bunch of union workers, and they're diehard Raider fans. And I'm like, where are you out of? Oh, PA. Where are you out of? Connecticut. I go, where'd you get started? Jersey. I looked in the parking lot. All these Raider fans are driving from other states. People drove 3-4 hours from other states to come see us.
Wow. Wow.
Raider fans, bro.
Oh, dude, it looked sick. Okay, now what about the parking lot? Was there killer greasings out there? Did they have good food? And again, you've been around forever. You've been to a lot of stadiums.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
What was their stadium like food wise? And not inside. I could give a rat's on that. But what about the barbecue outside compared to the Oakland?
Yeah, they're pretty good fans. I mean, it was raining, so they had their tent set up. They were doing pretty good out there. They had their barbecues going. They were doing like hoagies and stuff. And but they drank for sure. A lot of drinking out there. Boston Lager, Samuel Adams. They were tailgating for what they did. It took me an hour to get out of the parking lot. They gave us a free $50 Visa card you could use anywhere because they felt bad for how long it took us to get out. So the people coming out. Yeah, they all handed us free $50 cards, so I went out to dinner with my girl on it. But anyways, yeah, they're good fans. But to tell you the truth, there was probably 40% Raider fans, man. We filled that place up. Well, everywhere you look, Raider flags.
Well, you know that. You go to Allegiant quite a bit. You understand that.
Yeah, I mean, they were out there.
Okay, hold on, Shaun. 1981 regular season game against the Cleveland Browns. In that game, Raider Chris Barr made a field goal, which was the last score of the game for the team in Oakland before moving to LA. What was the last touchdown? I apologize if I said what was the last touchdown is against the last touchdown scored in Oakland. And thank you, Rudy. Rudy is a great Raider fan. You talk about a family divided. This cat's got home with a Niner fan. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine?
No,
that?
I can't
imagine that. And he handles it so well. And it's so funny because she's adorable. She's like one of the coolest girls. And she doesn't gloss it, doesn't floss it. It's like today, all my Niner fans, I'm going, hey, can I get a picture with Jake Moody? Oh, that's right. He's not on the team anymore. That punk got dropped today. Let's go back to going to Foxboro. Now, what was the stadium? Is it a nice stadium? Like for Raider fans out there that may want to make a trip in the near future out there, with the 17-game season, every once in a while, that could cross again. It doesn't have to wait for the next 6 years. We may cross again. What did you think, getting in and out of the stadium, staying by the stadium, and then the experience at the stadium?
So yeah, it's a good stadium. They got like a lighthouse there, and people, I don't know how they do it, but they go up to the top and you can watch the game on a platform, and it's a lighthouse and it's way up in the air. So that was kind of cool. I like that. Getting in and out, a little difficult. The cops everywhere had to block stuff down. It took us a while to get out. Boston's an awesome city, lots to do. People were good. It's a worthwhile trip. I definitely would go there again. I love Boston. It's a fun place.
It is a fun place.
Definitely.
I've been.
Oh my God, it's a fun place. Great food. So much history, dude. So much history.
I saw you down at Cheers. Was the Red Sox in town? Were you able to jack one of those games?
No, so I've toured Boston before. I went to an Orioles game up there last year. Fenway's a cool place to go. I learned an interesting thing. So the reason they built the Green Monster is because there's a Chevy dealership behind there, and the owner got sick and tired of paying for broken windshields. So they built the Green Monster to stop from breaking all the windows in the Chevy dealership.
That's one of many stories. Yes, that is one of many. That's one of many stories. I heard a lot of other stories. But I did. Yeah,
it was crazy. It's a lot of fun. I suggest to go out there and.
Shaun, there you are. Shaun, is your Wi-Fi on?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, brother.
Okay, check your Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, good. So look at this. So my son has gone. We've all been. The Susans have all been to not Foxboro. The Susans have all been to the Green Monster. Okay, and we actually went down and walked all the streets. Did you ever go to Mike's Cannolis? Did you get one of those white boxes of Mike Cannolis? Have you ever been there?
I didn't.
Okay,
no.
Yeah, it's kind of a one of those spots where everybody goes to. It's almost like when you go to New Orleans and you get the beignets at that one place down by the water. I forget the name of it, whatever it is.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been in New Orleans of the beignet. I've been there.
So I saw where you sat. How was the game? How was the game? Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay, yeah, you're coming in and out.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so tell me about what you saw sitting up that high. What did our cornerbacks look like? First, let's go there. You're a very good student of the game. What did you see?
For sure.
What did you see?
So the thing that stood out to me the most, the thing I noticed the most, is how much Devin White was all over the field like he's young again. If you look at the stats, he had 11 tackles, 9 solo. He led the team in tackles. He was everywhere like a lightning bolt. Jamal Adams everywhere, making plays. Like he's mentioned earlier, Kelly was all over the place. And I was really surprised with Polamalu. He did it pretty good, man. And so one of the things I wanted to mention to you, you said when they went in the halftime, something happened. I seen it too. So towards the end of the second quarter, I started getting a little bummed. They kicked that field goal. We weren't looking good. I go, here we go. Not the old Raiders, man. I didn't travel this far to watch this. I looked at my wife. I said, babe, we can't start out like this. I'm not going to do this again. And then all of a sudden they came out at half. They were out early. They came out there on the field warming up. They were out. They probably only went in there a few minutes. I don't know what Carroll told them, but they came out ready to play ball. They were on the sidelines jumping up and down, doing their thing, throwing the football back and forth. We had Gino playing catch with some of the guys, and they looked like they were ready to go, and they did. They went. We shut them down 3 points in the second half, man.
Yeah, because McDaniels doesn't know how to make second half adjustments. We saw samples. We saw that shit for 2 years.
And the other thing I really noticed, Johnny, was Bowers was 4 or 5 yards open. I mean, it looked like nobody was near him. When that guy gets out in the field 6, 7 yards, no one can cover him. He was so open, there was nobody near him.
So see, and again, guys, when you're at the game, you see these things that you don't see on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Shaun and I, we go to a lot of games, and I can tell you from experience, Trey Tucker is always open. Last year, we could not get him the ball. Minshew was just too small, couldn't get him the ball. Now, going back to Deontay Thornton, did you see that speed when he's warming up and when he's running?
I did. And what I did see is Gino underthrew him. That could have been 6.
Yes. Everybody said that on TV too. You're exactly right. But did you see that speed? It's like unbelievable speed.
It is. And he makes one move and he's gone. And they're getting him in there slowly. But I sent you that thing earlier in the week where he did the quote. He said, the Raiders didn't draft me as a decoy. You're going to know my name by the end of the season. He's here. He's showing up.
Absolutely. And then Jack Besh got a nice catch. He open and that was a nice catch. Let's talk about Jacoby Myers. I mean, I don't want to talk about his contract. That's none of our business. We're not that guy. We're not those guys. I don't want to say pay him. I don't want to say anything. If I was a Raider fan, I'd wait till if I was a Raider, John Spytek, I'd wait till the 6th game of the season and then evaluate whether he needs to be paid or not paid or whatever. I know they did bring in Jack Besh to back him up, and I don't know what their plans are there. But what did you see from Jacoby Myers? Because you look like you had a great view of that. I
did. He caught a lot of the balls right in front of me. He made some real good veteran moves. I give him a lot of props. I respect the guy because he doesn't have to have the attitude that he has. And he said, you know what? I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to whine. I'm going to go out there and play ball. I'm not letting my teammates down. I made a commitment to my teammates. And basically he said, I don't care if you pay me or not. I'm playing football for my folks. So I love that. He's a Raider and he's a team player. He loves his team. There's excitement there that we've never seen in a while, man. This team, it believes. Pete Carroll, he's a stud. And he put something together there where these guys are playing like you would play with your brother or I would play with Freddie B. Like these are like, it's like family, buddy. This is a family. They got something going here.
I think you're right. And I think you're right. And again, let's watch a little bit of that family real quick.
Together. I hope you can feel what it feels like now. This is why we work so freaking hard. It comes, we don't know what's going to happen, but if we keep staying with it and keep believing in it, it's going to happen and it happened again. This ain't the only time we're going to get one of these.
Yeah, that's just one win. We here for more than one win. But I got to get a game ball. First win in the silver and black.
What time is it? Whose house is it? Our house. Whose house is it? Our house. Hey, get off the house!
Right.
Hey, great, John. Now you got my adrenaline rolling. The hairs on my arms are standing up. I'm not going to go to bed for a minute. That fires me up. That's the Raiders we believe in. That's the Raiders. That's our Raiders right there, man.
And Geno Smith's doing it. That's why seriously, this picture right here is your two leaders. And that's I love that picture.
Yeah, that's classic.
But I'll tell you what, those are your leaders right there. And from what everyone says that is around the Raiders, those two guys are setting the tone at practice as well. Back to the defense. I know you talked about Devin White. Sample size. What did you see from Polamalu? Because I've been critical of Polamalu being a step behind. I don't know what you feel about him, but watching the game, we don't get to see Polamalu until something comes his way. What did you see? Because they were playing single high safety with him, and they were putting chin on the line. And I wanted to know what you saw from Polamalu, because where you sat was probably one of the best seats to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Role.
So he had 7 tackles, 5 solo. He did fly to the ball at times. He's just a little bit uncomfortable for a few times. I seen him. He broke late. He was uncertain of what angle to take. So he has some more learning to do. He's still young, but he was our 4th leading tackler.
I get it. And I'm not again, this is sample size game number 1, but I've always been a little worried about him, so we're going to keep an eye on him. Okay, now what I did see, let's go to the offense, and then we'll go ahead and let's see. Do we have another question here? Let's see. Yes, we have question number 3. Let me see. What would be a good question? Okay, Shaun, what question should you have? Raider trivia. Come on, stink it up.
Yeah, I'm tired, but I've been on the road for a long time. I don't know what I got here, bro.
Okay, who cares? Okay, I got one for you. Who was the player who backed up Jim Otto and Dave Dalby? Who would be the player who backed up?
You pulled that out of your hat?
John Sousa, dog. It's just not a name. It's a way of life. So that one right there.
Yeah, that's a good question.
He also played a little bit of guard, but who is the backup? Okay, Shaun, now what I did see that the Raiders did, watching DJ Glaze and JPJ, there's been under fire so far this week. And I seen what I did see with Ashton Genty, and I wish I had more time to get tape on there. But Ashton Genty picked up a lot of blitzes, and he was helping out DJ Glaze a lot and pass protection. In fact, they were running the 12 when they were running the 12 personnel. They were putting the tight end with DJ Glaze, and they would do play action pass off that play. And then when they were throwing the ball, the tight end would go out for a pass. Gente would come and jack DJ Glaze's guy, and Glaze would come to the inside, then look back outside. What did you see with DJ Glaze if you were able to watch that, and JPJ? What was you're feeling watching the game live?
Yeah, so Genty's a beast, man. He's like hitting a wall. So he protected Gino from several times getting hit, definitely. But on the other hand, like what I wanted to talk to you about is like when you mentioned with all the guys saying 19 carries for 38 yards, and you got to realize I was right there. They were stacking the box. They were daring us to pass. They had 7-8 guys in the box. It was difficult for us to run the football. They don't have a bad front four. They have some decent players on their team, and they basically would run blitzing constantly. And
Absolutely.
so Genty didn't have a chance as much as we weren't opening holes. Our offensive line needs to get better.
Well, if right before you came on, that's exactly what I said. Basically, Genty's first quarter and second quarter, after that, what Vrabel always likes to put 11 or 10, 11 close to the line and dare you to throw the ball. He's not going to.
He did it.
He wants you to throw the ball. So even on that last one, where it was 4 minutes and 37 seconds left, he was playing run blitz the whole time. And they were just putting 9 guys against 5 guys. And they were coming off the corners. They were coming off the edge. They were setting the edge. They actually did a really, really good job. That's how you stop a team from running. A couple of years
ago. And I honestly think we would have scored again if Bowers didn't go out in the fourth quarter. He just started warming up, and the defense was tired. No one can hang with that guy. I'm telling you, John, like you said, when you're live at a game, it was like there was a huge circle around him wide open. Whenever he broke out, you didn't see the defense anywhere near him.
Right. And that's the beauty of being at the game. I was just going to, like I was saying earlier, Genty's going to be a beast. Those first 3, the first quarter, he was just all over he was running hard, hitting the holes. And, at that point, they weren't run blitzing. As soon as he did get that 10-yard run, that 6-yard run, then Vrabel said, you know what, let Gino beat us. And that's what he tried to do.
And it rained the whole game. It rained. The rain it let up, but it was raining the whole 4 quarters. There was no time it didn't rain. It was raining.
Yeah, and I noticed one thing about Genty in the fourth quarter. He used both hands on the ball the whole time. When he knew he was running against the line, he didn't try to do anything stupid, didn't try to keep up, try to stay up. You know what, I heard on the news this week on Raider News, somebody caught Dante Thornton saying that when it's a run, he puts his mouthpiece in, and I want them to, I'm sure they know about it, and when it's a pass, he lets it out. So I haven't had time to check it out, but that's what they said about Dante Thornton. They said they were watching all of his plays, and every time he was running a route when it was a pass, his mouthpiece was out. Just something for all you guys to take a look at. I mean, who knows? I don't know if it's true. Don't kill the messenger. I just heard it online, and I have not checked it out. But
yeah, I'll have to pay attention to that.
Somebody who said it is actually somebody I follow on Twitter. So, Shaun, you're going to be coming to the game. Friday's going to be Fire to Fridays. You won't be on Friday. But go ahead and talk to me about the 5 best stadiums that you've been to. Guys, this guy goes to a lot of football, baseball games. Let's talk football. What are your top 5 stadiums? What are the funnest ones for you?
So the Steelers, Pittsburgh. Love it.
Are the fans cool?
Very cool. So I went there, right? I'm all rated out. I got a Tahoe. I got a giant sticker on the back. I put the magnets on it. And it's in the parking lot down the hill. There's a thing called the Clipper where you go up the top of this mountain and you look down at the river, the stadium, everything, right? So I'm up there and it's our turn to go, me and my wife. And I go to give them a credit card and they said, hey, man, it's cash only. Sorry. So I'm getting out of the line. And there's some dude in a Lambert jersey and another dude in a Franco Harris jersey and their wives. And they go, and I'm in a Crosby jersey with my hat. And he goes, where are you going? I said, I got to go to town and get cash. He goes, no, you don't, man. We got you. He pulled out $40, paid for me and my wife. I said, I got to get you the money back. He said, nah, just let me take a picture with you down next to your Tahoe. I'm sure that's your Tahoe in the parking lot down there, right? I go, yeah. We became cool. And then the fans are great. We beat them that game, by the way. And they didn't talk a bunch of smack, nothing. Good game. And they tailgate like crazy. So it's on 3 Rivers, of course. It's called 3 Rivers. So you walk across the Clemente Bridge. Right there's the Pirates. Right next door is Heinz field right there, right on the water. They all roll up in their boats. They tie off on the dock thing right there. They bring out their tables. They bring out their boom boxes, their barbecues, their keg, their beer, everything. And all the way down the whole entire river is boats, Steeler country. And they're into it, man. They're into it. And it's fun. Their stadium is insane. When you go inside it, they got all the trophies, gigantic trophies all over. They got a Hall of Fame section. You walk in, you can watch all these videos of the Hall of Fame. They got it's pretty cool, man. And then Pitt's part of it, Pitt Panthers. So they got Tony Dorsett stuff in there. They got Dan Marino stuff in there. It's pretty cool, man. It's one of the better stadiums I've ever been to. As far as tailgating, the people that party hard, the Chief fans are nuts. Those guys
I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait. I heard there's barbecue galore.
Yeah, great barbecue. And then if you go downtown, there's a place called the Red Light District. So what it is, it's all these bars and restaurants. And in the middle is all these seatings and stuff and fire pits. They got the biggest TV screen you ever seen. And they all sit there and watch the game in the whole place. And so when we went there, there's a place called McFadden's. It's a pub and a restaurant, McFadden's. So some Raider fans bought it out and only Raider party only. And so we're in there, right? And there's all these Chief fans after the game trying to knock. They wouldn't let them in. And there's like 300 Raider fans inside this Kansas City bar, and the Chief fans are outside in their jerseys. They can't come in.
Wow. Now the because I'm going there. So yeah, I'll hook you. I gotta me and Captain Jack and myself are going there. Okay,
yeah, look up McFadden's in the Red Light District.
I'm gonna hit you. We'll be talking.
Yeah.
I'll see you on Monday night.
Yeah, I might try to go there with you.
What other stadiums did you like?
So I love Pittsburgh and let's see, New Orleans. New Orleans is fun. You've been there, you know what it's like. And
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. New Orleans is a fun place to go. Miami's beautiful. Great stadium.
My son went there.
Hard Rock. It's got a cool design. The design's real cool and it's real modern and up to par. Real nice place to go. Tampa's fun. Tampa, the Cannons. They got a bar on the pirate ship. You go on there. Their facility's right next door. Their training facility and all their trophies and everything. So you can visit from the parking lot. You can go on there and see all their trophy stuff and their training and how they do it. And their facilities right connected with the stadium. It is a nice place to go, man. I definitely like it. Baltimore's a cool stadium. It lights up purple and nice. I'll be at the Commanders next week. I go there quite a bit. I go to the Cowboy. I always go see the Redskins and the Cowboys because it's a fun game to look at.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say my favorite stadium's the Steelers for sure, man. Definitely.
Well, have you been to Green Bay?
I haven't. I need to go to the Frozen Tundra.
I went. A friend of mine, me and Larry Biggs went in 2007. We went, and it was December. So at Lambeau Field, they have this on their stadium itself. They basically have like the Stone Ridge Mall stuck next to it, right?
Yeah.
New stories. And when we went, they had lighting the Christmas trees, and then they had Curly Lambeau's statue, and then Lombardi's statue out front. So we took pictures of that. That's kind of cool. And then when we went to the game, those people are really, really nice. We were getting our ass kicked. I can't remember the name, what the score was. And this dude in front of me, it was typical, like a Midwestern dude, just solid guy. And Janikowski, it's like a 10-yard field goal. I put my head down and he goes, "Here, want a piece of jerky?" And I'm like, no, but yes, and no. And that was a really, really fun stadium to go to. I went to whatever the Redskins stadium was. I went on that Sunday night game, me and Larry Biggs. That stadium sucked. It was
that was RFK. That was RFK. That's gone.
Well, it was 4 years ago. No, they don't think so. Anyway, so we went to
was it 4 years ago? Okay, so yeah, it's probably the same one.
That was when the offensive lineman let Derek Carr get his butt kicked because everybody was talking about kneeling at that point.
Right. Yeah.
Standing up. So I went there that night. It was a Sunday night game, and all their transportation closed at 10. The game wasn't over till 11. People were out there like begging for rides, and I didn't care for the stadium at all. I didn't think it was much. But it's way out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing around it.
That's what I don't like about it. The stadiums I really like I said, was Pittsburgh. Cincinnati's great. It's in a great location. It's right by the river. They got bars around there. They got food, places to eat. We actually just we rented scooters, and we just scootered from the hotel right to the game. And then we had our fun, and then we went out. We did our thing. We ate dinner. We had our drinks, whatever, and we just scootered right back to the thing. Real easy, right on the water. They got a river walk, and the stadiums that don't have nothing around, they're not as fun, man.
Oh, like Levi. I heard that.
Or like Buffalo.
Well, I don't, you know what? Never had it. Didn't want to go there. Now, a friend of mine, Bobby Fryer, is going to see the Eagles-Raiders game. And I heard, this is funny.
Uh-oh. I went to the Eagles playoff game against the Rams this year in the snow. And first time I've ever been hit. So I went there. You know me. I went there. I was in Rams gear. I had on a Eric Dickerson jersey because I thought he's better than Saquon. So I went there. I'm all rammed out. I got hit with snowballs, dog.
Well,
they got me.
Well, you know what? I mean, you wouldn't have worn a Zach Thomas jersey to the Raiders Stadium either. So I get it. I mean, you know, so what I had heard is that during the NFC Championship game last year, these guys had Redskin stickers on their cars. I guess they all got their tires slashed. Anybody that had a Redskin sticker on their car, their tires got slashed, and they didn't have enough tow trucks to come and help all four tires of every car that had a Redskin.
Wow. And like you said, I've been to like 20 or some stadiums. We went there. My wife said not one stadium did we ever go to. These people were saying, we hope you die. We hope you die. And she's like, wow, they are very mean. They booed us. You die.
I'm not going to that stadium. You know what?
Yeah, but what was cool though? They have a real eagle come out, and they let the eagle go, and it flies a couple laps around the stadium, and you could see it real good. And then the lady just puts her arm out, and the eagle just lands right on her arm, man.
Yeah, until one of those fans throws a snowball at the eagle.
But that's
Santa Claus.
That's probably the only stadium my wife says she doesn't want to go back to.
That's the one stadium I'm not going to. No way, because even if I went like with neutral colors, you know, as soon as the Raiders would score or something or get scored on, I'd be pissed. And then next thing you know, I'm covered. I know I get covered.
Oh, for sure.
So, Shaun, to wrap it up, where are you going to be at this year? Where is the next? So far, what do you got planned and what's in the works?
So I'll be seeing you next weekend, of course, and then we got the Commanders game. Then the next night, I'm at the Ravens-Lions Monday night. I'll be at that game. And then I'm going to take a week off and then probably shoot. What I'm trying to do, I got to work it out with my wife, is I'm a Notre Dame fan. You might know I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. So Notre Dame's playing Boise State Saturday. Next day would be the Colts. So I'm trying to fly into Chicago, drive the hour to Notre Dame, and then take the hour-and-a-half trip to Indy. So I'm trying to hit Notre Dame and Indy week 5, but we'll see how that works. And then the Denver Thursday night.
So just to let you guys know, Shaun has a bunch of coffee cans in his backyard filled with $1,000 bills.
True.
This guy goes. This guy's been on vacation for the last 20 years.
That's not true.
God bless you. People tell me I go everywhere. It's like
Expedia.
I can't keep up with you. I can't keep up with you.
It's Expedia.
Well, Shaun, I appreciate it. Hold on for a sec. Guys, I just got to 100 subscribers. Thank you very much. If you guys can get me, your friends to subscribe. Again, any penny I make will go to Raider Dad. That is the foundation that takes first-time parents, father and son. And I want to make sure that it's father and son and maybe not father-daughter. I'll find out more. I apologize for not knowing. But any penny that I make will go to Raider Dad Foundation. Raider Dad's going to have their foundation taking lucky guys and their sons or daughters. I'll find out. I'll let you know for sure, to the Jaguars game. And I'm going to start putting up.
Oh, wow. Cool.
It is so cool. They had it at the Raider Niner game, and I was supposed to go to the tailgate, but we got in really, really late to Vegas, and I wasn't there. And you know me. I'm first one in the stadium. I plant my ass with 3 hot dogs on the top of 246 hold our spot. You know, where you and Randy always stand.
Yeah.
And my
Yeah, that's
son,
classic
whoever.
spot too.
It's the best. We got the TV right there. So I want everybody, if you can, click and subscribe, whatever, on YouTube. That's one of my better ones. And Shaun, thank you again. I can hardly wait to see you.
Thank you.
Are you kidding? You killed it. I told you.
Yeah, it's a blast, man.
You got a face for radio, dog. You're perfect.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
God is good. God is good, bro.
God is good. I will see you on Friday. And Mad Bombers and Dan R., who calls me Mad Boomer. Yes, I am a boomer. I am a boomer, but I figured this crap out. So pow. We will see you on Friday, Fired Up Friday. I have a guy coming in, Ryan Kim, who's just like you, Shaun. He knows his stuff. We're going to go over the San Diego Chargers in full. We're going to dissect the Chargers. And again, thank you guys for coming in. Shaun, I can hardly wait to see you. Kiss your beautiful wife.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good
I'll
time.
see you Sunday, bro. I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, we'll go Sunday. And then I think that black hole right here, we got the black hole thing. That's my black hole. Black hole's going to have a party at the Mandalay Bay. They usually do. I'll tell you guys for sure on Friday, show you where Shaun and I will be standing on Monday night. If guys want to come up and say hello to us, because I am going to be interviewing. Looks like none of you guys had the question tonight. You're horrible Raider fans. So I will see you guys on Fired Up Friday for the San Diego Chargers.
You got some tough questions, though, Johnny. Come on, man. You got to shoot them right out of encyclopedias.
Okay, that was Steve Sylvester. Steve Sylvester was your backup. Okay, so yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah. Everybody knows him.
Number 66. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. Shaun, again, I'll see you on Sunday. Black Hole.
Yeah, much love, bro.
Tonight. Tell everybody I said hello. And
I
thanks
will.
to everybody. And again, Johnny's Donuts. Go get a killer donut. Get 2. Talk to you later. Have a great night.
Late. Did I do all right? Huh?
Now it's Siani to the left. Biletnikoff to the right against Marsalis. Back is LaMonica. Throws for Biletnikoff. Touchdown Raiders! Biletnikoff is having words right now with Marsalis. Fred caught that ball after quite a physical battle with Marsalis in the right corner of the end zone. He went on out of the end zone, and then instead of slamming the ball into the turf, he ran back in about 10 yards to where Marsalis was and defiantly slammed it in the turf in front of Marsalis. The 2 tight ends are lined up as tight ends. Back goes Darrell to pass. He's looking for Smith, but instead goes down the middle. Chester, touchdown Raiders! Oh, what a great call! 19 yards and a Raider touchdown to make it 22-3. Chester had gotten free at the 5 and was all alone in the end zone 2 yards in. The Chargers now have a brilliant opportunity to put this game away. Here's Williams to the left, Garrison to the right, flanks right, Charlie Smith out to the left as a wingback, leaves only one back to block, that's Hubbard. LaMonica back, gets fine blocking, now he throws down the middle, Branch at the 20. Branch at the 18, tripped up, keeps going, reverses to the 15, he's at the 10, he dances down to the 9-yard line. First and goal to go Raiders. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, and hang on to your hats. Branch is still in. He goes to the right, slotted inside Biletnikoff. 5 defensive backs in there. LaMonica gives to Smith, sending him to the left. He's got Upshaw in front. He's at the 5. He's at the 2. It's a touchdown Raiders! Charlie Smith from 9.5 yards out. Oakland has gone in. Clarence Davis is in for Charlie Smith. He's a deep threat on pass reception. Back goes Stabler to pass. Steps away from the rush. He's going to run up the left side. 30, 25, 20, 15.